Ooh, okay. Hi, everybody. It is your hosts, Sabrina and Mistress Angela, about this aging thing. How's everybody doing?
Ooh, girl.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
A long
there we
time.
go.
Ooh,
That's better.
shine a light on it. Shine a light on it. And we haven't even started drinking yet.
Oh, what are we drinking? Let's get that out of the way.
I don't know, a little Caribbean punch.
That's what it looks like.
Caribbean punch.
Go. And it has rum in it, so.
Facts it do, because we know
Cheers.
why. We grown. Cheers.
And it's definitely our business. And that's what I'm having for lunch. I'm on a liquid fast.
Cheers. Because what is this show about? About this Asian thing, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to say personally, or to everybody that watches us and listens, that I'm so sorry that I went MIA.
Yes, you did.
I went MIA.
You did, yes.
Life has been lifing, hence the liquid lunch today. And you guys get it, right? So when you work in a space where you're giving to people, or if you're some type of person that works with people a lot, sometimes it can drain you, right? And sometimes you just got to shut it down for a minute. But I am so glad to be back with you. I love you. And I'm going to treat this like a relationship. You know, if you with your boo and you haven't talked to them in a minute, and they be acting funny when you call them.
And they be calling you when you don't answer the phone. Right. I mean, I don't know that about that. I'm just saying.
I got a few people mad at me right now. We got to make up, baby. I'm sorry. Work has been working. Life has been life. And I mean, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but my car caught on fire last year. I had to buy another car. Fortunately, everybody was okay. Then I had to move. And moving at this age, let me have a sip. Hold on.
Go ahead.
And I'm not going to bring up the thing, but I'm going to bring it up. You know, the things that's been going on in our society lately. Ooh. See?
Politics.
Yeah. And all of the chaos and bullshit that's going on, real talk. So some of the work I do, I work in that space, right? So it's been a lot of phone calls and trying to help people work through some of the challenges we're facing emotionally, right? And that stuff is a lot. So when I did have downtime, what did I do in my downtime? I think I went to sleep, which wasn't often the last couple months. So I miss you, though, but I'm back, and I want to make it up to you. Okay? Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember you said that.
Okay. It's Mistress Angela.
I was going to say ditto. My car didn't catch on fire. But, life is definitely been life. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I've never had politics affect me the way this has. Yes. I was about to say a curse word.
It's okay.
This has. Facts. I've never known so many politicians by name.
Facts.
But I do now.
Facts.
My congressman, oh yes. I know more than ever who these people are. I say my daughter will walk in and like, Ma, turn it off. Just turn it off. I'm like, I can't. Because every day is something different.
And you can't, I think for a lot of people, you can't believe this stuff is actually happening in our society for all the things we've been fighting for, working for. And this is what we're dealing with. Yeah. So, you know, even though I'm a sexologist, I do work with other things and behaviors and relationships and emotions and that type of thing. So the anxiety that people are feeling is so real. It makes no sense. So if you're anxious about this, you can't be intimate. It's harder to be intimate with your partners or your friends and relationships. So here's why I keep telling her, turn it off, turn it off. And she really gets mad when I say turn it off. She's like, but I gotta know.
Because every day is something. Look, everybody make sure your passports are up to date. Facts. That they don't expire within the next 6 months. Just be prepared.
Just be real.
Have your little go bag in the car. I'm just saying.
Stay ready.
Stay ready so you don't have to
be ready. Get ready, right?
That's right.
That lunch is already kicking in.
I know, right?
But so how are you dealing with that? So let me say this. I told her, and this is a challenge for you guys too, right? It's a liquid lunch. But I told her you can't watch that all the time. Do something else with that energy because it does make you tight.
You're right.
So I told you need to call somebody.
You're right.
Call me.
Well,
what's that song? Remember that song in the 70s? Call me, satisfaction guaranteed, or something like that?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear it in my head.
Yes. Somebody knows.
Satisfaction guarantee, call me. Yes.
Girl, you got to make a call.
Music will do it. I do make calls.
Girl, you have to make a call. I had to make a 911 call the other day, right?
Break the glass?
Oh, I had to break the whole window. I was like, look, I might be asleep when you come in.
Just come in anyway.
But handle your business.
Wake me up.
No, you don't have to
wake me up.
Toast, girl, toast.
Just wake up when needs be
wake up.
I hear you.
And when you go, just go, and I can sleep in peace. I'm good. And when I say come through, came through.
Wait, hold on.
Came through, come through.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. I got to ask a question.
Yes.
We need clarity, don't we, y'all? We need clarity.
I'm just saying.
So you're saying that you had someone you said, hey, I might be asleep, but come on in, take care of it, and then you can leave? And they went for that? Oh.
What's my name? I'm about that life, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
But on the real though, I was so stressed and so tight. Like I really have been hitting some walls because I got to deal with my own stuff with everything that's going on. And I do a pretty good job, but life is life, and then we all have our points. And I was like, wait a minute. When I went to my hairstylist, and it was like, your hair. When was the last time you got your hair done? And I was like, and then the topper was when I went and saw my wax lady, and she said,
"Ooh, she talked about you after you
oh,
left too,
she did."
I
said,
she said, we know we do it.
When was the last time you've been here?
She said she had to get the scissors out, had to get the shears out first.
And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She said, I'm sorry for you.
That's like when I get my feet done, I be like, I'm going to apologize ahead of time.
Oh, that was another story.
And just know your tip is good.
Right.
Your tip is going to be good. Just handle it.
When I realized I hadn't been doing my self-care, right? When I was stressed and I happened to stop and look at my toes and realize that I haven't done my pedicure or manicure, the things that feed me to relax. And then it made me realize that, wait a minute, when was the last time you had, relations, right? Can I say sex?
Yeah, relations.
Intimacy.
When was the last time you
good.
Whatever you want to say.
All that stuff, right?
And you got and it got to be guaranteed.
Right. It can't. You cannot play.
No.
So trust. If you gotta
make the right phone call.
The right call.
I'm sorry.
I don't need no excuses. I don't need. I can't.
Somebody who's guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Promise a good time.
Ain't got
right.
time for the other stuff.
Facts. We can talk about everything else later.
Love
right.
Later.
Love later.
Love later. Right now, I just need you to handle this. I wish you.
You got to know who you are.
Yes.
And if you're in a relationship, you got to be able to tell your partner that too, right?
Yes.
But being able to call someone that isn't one of my partners, right, to say I need some help. I am so stressed out. I can't get a massage. It's not going to be enough. I can't do my regular things. It's not enough. My meditations, I'm doing everything I need to do, but I still need that contact. And praise be to God they came through.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. So your assignment is to make a call.
Oh,
make a call.
Done.
Cheers
done.
again. Cheers again.
Talk about shit.
But it's so many things going on. But I'm so glad to be here. It's Women's History Month. And let me just say to my sisters.
Some history. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, make some history. Go ahead. Finish drinking.
Say something to your sisters. Go ahead. I'm good.
Without us, this shit wouldn't be rocking the way, this shit wouldn't be what it is now without us, right? On the real, I heard a commercial last month during Black History Month. It was talking about Black women and how strong we are and how we are PhDs and multitasking and how we hold people up and how we do the work, we raise the kids, we take care of our partners. We do all these things for free. We do what we love a lot of times. But it shouldn't be free. The value in what we do is amazing, and it's been some amazing people in our history that have been fighting for us to continue to get equality and equity in our lives. So happy Women's History Month to my sisters, to all my sisters, nationalities, but to my soul sisters for real.
And basically what we've been talking about is about self-care.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. If you need to go on a field trip and get a new toy, if you need to say yes to somebody that you just want to, would you say he just came in and left?
You remember the book back in the day? Who wrote the book called Maintenance Man? You remember that?
Oh, I remember. That was a movie.
Was it really? That
was a movie.
Was that based? Did he write The Maintenance Man?
Yes, he did. Michael Basin.
Right, and I remember us talking.
Maintenance Man.
Right, so the Maintenance Man came through.
Wow. Okay, so
Let's keep it going.
Before somebody says, it's not just sex to take care of yourself. I get it.
It's not.
But we don't care today. So.
I am a sexologist.
Reading. Do something nice for yourself. Go for a hike. Go to the preservation place.
I really say
orgasms are everything.
And it doesn't have to be actual penetration for orgasm to happen. Like I can have orgasms through doing many different things with a partner, especially if something's going on with them. And there are ways to connect, but it's about the connection. It's about the intimacy and getting connected with somebody.
I understand.
Yeah,
but I'm also talking to the sisters that may not be connected with anybody. I have had people tell me they feel like they're invisible. You're right. They're not being looked at. Nobody's saying hello. She's like, I walk around smiling all day. Nobody ever says anything to her. I had a couple women tell me that. So for those women who feel like there is no connection right now, because it's not going to be forever, you can connect with yourself.
You can.
And if it's not, okay, we talk a lot about orgasms and sex because it's very important to us, but it also keeps you, the motivator is it keeps you younger, right? I'm just saying. But if that doesn't work, then do something that you've never done before, or do something that brings you lots of joy, like reading or
something you haven't done in a while, right? I'm going out on a Monday. I don't go out on Mondays.
Yeah, take yourself to the movies. I was just talking to a group of women, 40 women, and I was telling them that I do a lot of things with myself, and I said I don't say by myself. Absolutely. Because by myself sounds very negative. Sounds like I didn't choose it. But with myself, I'm my girl. Right. And they were like, wow, I never heard that before. Wow, I'm going to use that. How do you go to the movies with yourself? I get out my car.
You buy your ticket.
On my phone.
Right.
Also, somebody asked me, I was in another country. I think I told you this. And I was having dinner. First of all, I let a stranger drop me off. Because I heard that this restaurant was really great. And there was no cabs. And this guy was in the security booth, and he's like, what you trying to do? And I was like, I'm trying to go here. He's like, I'll take you. And I was like, okay.
So what made you comfortable? You just trusted your gut?
I trust my gut. I looked at him. I let him know.
How did you let him know? You took your earrings off?
Brooklyn to come out?
You took those earrings off?
No, I just let him know. I was like, listen, you take me up, how far are we going? Da-da-da. Anyway, he was cool. Right. He took me, not only did he take me, but he gave me his number and said, call me when you're done, and I'll come pick you up. Nice. But when I was in the restaurant, a lot of the locals knew I was not from there. And it was like, how do you eat by yourself? And I said, with a knife and a fork.
Facts. I sit down.
Now, I got quite a few free drinks.
Facts you do.
Because everybody was like, you with yourself.
Facts you do.
And I had a beautiful dinner. So do that for yourself.
Absolutely.
I did that in another country. You could do it right here in Atlanta.
Years ago.
Be good to yourself.
Years ago. And I appreciate that. Can I share two things?
Of course.
If no one's saying hello, I always push myself to say hello.
Okay.
I push somebody to say hello. You know what I mean?
What you do? Get up in their
right.
face?
No, I just like if somebody glances at you instead of thinking like, why they looking at me like in an attitude.
Oh, you mean okay, got you.
I'll say hi, or I'm walking by somebody, I'll say hi. I try to speak to everybody I come across in small spaces, right? Hello, even if I know them, if I don't know them, hi, who are you? Whatever the situation is, and just kind of introducing yourself, and you'll be surprised at how you meet people. And then I would say being real. Some of my best friends I have made is just being real. I was on a call one day, and I was just like, hey guys, we scheduled this call, but can we reschedule? Because I'm feeling tired, and I know if I'm tired.
That's so honest.
You're right. That. So being honest, and then somebody reached out and said, hey, I'm so glad you did that. You want to get together and chat sometime? I was like, absolutely, right? So, girl, go somewhere and sit down.
Girl, I was just saying you hadn't told me about that. But
It's recent. But I'm looking forward to hanging out, right?
Are you?
Yeah, you never know what happens in life.
You never know.
The tea. What is it, clock it? Is that what my daughter says, clock it?
I would strongly suggest that if we want to get 100 viewers, that you don't repeat what your daughter says. Okay?
But you guys understand.
Because they're both nuts.
They are bananas, right? And the things they say to me is just always entertaining. But I would say just kind of introduce yourself sometimes. It's hard to do that, but I think once you do it, you realize that other people want to do the same thing, and they just want somebody to make that first step.
This is interesting because I'm old school. I'd rather be pursued, but I do hear you.
Yes.
And I know it's necessary. And I have had guys like in the grocery store say something to me, and when I turn around and look at them in their face, and say something back, they always seem to be taken off guard. Like, oh wait, you said they weren't expecting me to.
True, but some of them come back quickly. That's
some do. But even if they say, "How are you doing?" and I look at them and say, "I'm good. How are you?"
Yes, and that's anybody.
They're like, "Oh wait, I wasn't ready."
Right. But then sometimes the wrong one would think, "Oh, we're about to get married," right?
Well, yeah.
But you were telling a story about the solo part and how people really was loving you, and you got free drinks and you traveled. Right?
I had a blast.
I remember my very first solo trip was years and years ago. I had a convertible Mustang, right?
Oh, yes.
You remember that convertible, right? And I worked a lot. It was after my first marriage had ended, and I worked a lot. And I decided I wanted to go to Miami. It was doing the playoffs for the Marlins, and it was actually the last game, and they actually won. So if you know baseball, you know when that was, right? But I met the most amazing person. Like, you're always meeting people because people are cool that you're here, and oh my God, and let me show you this and show you that. And you get to learn so much. But I met one of the coolest guys that I dated for a long time because he ran up to me in the mall. You remember the outdoor mall in Miami where it's right there on the water? Is it the
South
Bay?
Beach?
No, not South Beach.
Where?
Before you cross over the bridge, there's an outdoor mall right there. It has a little restaurant outside. We used to do makeup stuff there all the time. And that's another reason why I used to go there all the time, right? But we had the best time. We dated for years, and if I mentioned his name, you would know what I'm talking about.
Would I?
Yeah, you would. You knew the ones that you needed to know. You knew the names that you needed to know. But you know. So traveling, you never know who you might meet when you go and just take a chance on yourself and just loving yourself. Sometimes you get to explore some of the greatest adventures that you would ever have in life.
Yes.
Yeah, and we dated for like 3 or 4 years, I think.
And what happened? Can you tell us what happened?
He wanted to get married, and I said no.
Oh, there it is. Damn, they always ruin it.
I said no.
I always ruin it. Somebody called me wifey about a week ago. I don't know what the hell you say. He was like, "Hey, wifey, no." No.
And let me say, that's a hard place for people too. When you date for a while,
they don't get it.
People automatically think,
why
you're supposed to go to another level, right?
Why can't you just have fun where you are?
That's hard because people fall.
I just had.
We catch feelings. We catch feelings, but it's hard for us to
catch feelings.
Okay, talk to me, girl.
Talk.
I
feel like I interrupted you.
No, I need you to talk, girl.
All right, ladies, on Women's Month.
Off your chest.
On Women's Month. I've always had this thing, right? I don't know why we can't. Maybe because I compartmentalize well. Maybe because we're earth signs.
Because we act like a dude sometimes.
Yeah, and I've been told that.
Yeah, I do.
I've been told I'm callous, I'm a bitch, I don't care, you don't do... That's not the case. But brother or sister, if you told me...
Facts.
If you told me before we started that you are not interested in being in a relationship, you just want to have a good time, that's where I'm staying.
Facts.
Don't get mad after we've had a few times. And then you be like, oh, but wait, where you going? Who you with? That just happened to me. I'm like, what just happened?
We need to understand this process.
I just said, I don't want to be checking in. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me who I'm with.
Right.
You do you and I'll do me.
Right.
And when we hook up, it's going to be just me and you.
And in that terms, we're kicking it. That's a phase of kicking it in a relationship, right?
I guess, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I've been told that's not right.
That's not right. Well, it depends if we're in a committed kicking it relationship or not. If we poly or not, like real talk, like if you don't want anything, I don't want anything, I can keep it real and say, cool, I'm dating other people. That's open. We're connected enough and we respect each other enough to say, I really like you. I like what we do, but I need you to know that I need things from other people as well. And sometimes that might be sexual, sometimes that might just be hanging out, sometimes that might be travel, whatever it is. That's what it is. Somebody just asked me recently about poly relationships and why is it such a big thing now. And I was like, it's always been there, you know?
Yeah.
We just used to keep it secret. Or people tend to cheat, which people still do, which I don't understand why. But, I do understand why. Because they're scared of being who they are. Real talk.
I also think it's like eating your cake and having your cake and eating it too phase. Like you want to go do this with this person, but you got your stable foundation at home. You want to keep that at home.
I would agree.
And every now and then you just need a little fun.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
But then can you be real about that instead of just cheating? Because a lot of women would say, I just keep it where you don't make a mess of my family and go do your thing and come back. Like I know a lot of women that are actually married and say that sometimes. Like if you're going to do something, just don't embarrass the family. and handle your business at home.
And protect us. Mm-hmm. Like, keep your body protected. Mm-hmm. Nigga.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I'm just saying. But, yeah, I just had a conversation. Recently, really recently, this morning. So,
this morning.
The conversation was why can't you just do what you do where you are? Mm-hmm. I do what I do where I am, whatever that may be. Mm-hmm. It could be nothing. It could be a lot. Mm-hmm. And then when we get together, just know that it's me. It's all about me. It's all about you. Mm-hmm.
I'm showing up for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a great way to put it. Showing up for us. And guess what they said? No. It's either me or nothing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, you.
That depends on the person.
You're really far.
Here. Hey, time out. She needs to have a cocktail.
I'm done with this. Go ahead.
Intimacy is just that. It's intimacy, right? So sometimes it's hard for people to understand that you can be that intimate and into somebody else at the same time that you can be intimate into me. But what it's hard to understand is a different energy, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that, for some of us, it's not that I can't be with just one person, right? I have done that successfully for many years. Mm-hmm. And I choose to be fluid in whatever I choose to do, right? But I've always been real. So it's about the realness of it that I know we got a lot going on, and sometimes you don't want to touch me, mm-hmm. A lot of times or whatever. Either sex, it doesn't matter. And I need to release some stuff. Like this weekend, I just need to release some stress. I don't need to know about the dishes. I don't need to know about the bills. I don't want to talk about the kids. I just need to relieve my stress.
And you feel like you can't do that with the person that you have
a lot of people can't.
Responsibility with.
A lot of people can't.
Are you speaking for the mass? I got you.
Yeah, I'm speaking for the masses, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I have a lot of clients that's the situation. Because women or men can't separate some of the things, like some of the physical needs we have with some of the things, the responsibilities that come to you every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I understand that.
But they fall in love because it's an intimate space. You're kissing, it depends on what the connection is. You're either kissing, you're hugging, you're exchanging. If you're really tight, if you're married or in a real committed relationship, you might be exchanging bodily fluids. I don't know. I don't do that. Wrap that shit up, right? You know what I mean? Like you have to protect yourself, but at the same time, you are exchanging some energy with somebody. And a lot of times people get jealous of what you're giving somebody else and I'm not getting. You feel me?
Yeah, I do. I was just pondering on if I could have said something better today, this morning in that phone call. But no, I'm...
So, Earth sign.
I am who I am.
Yeah.
I am who I am. And
they are who they are. So you have to come to a happy medium. Because you care about this person, don't you? That's shocking. She's mad. Working with people, I can tell you this. I know people's habits and the body language so much, and they get so mad at me sometimes. I'm like, it's okay.
Oh, it's not you. I'm not mad.
No, it's not
I'm
you.
Mad at when. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm
distracted.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in when we just have an agreement, and then as soon as things get intimate, then you want to switch up the agreement.
So Capricorn. This is real time coaching stuff. That's what's up. You can tell we haven't even talked in a minute, right? Mm-hmm. So when we have an agreement, sometimes we can come to the table and both share where we are now in agreement, right? I might not like what you're saying. It might take me a minute. If you come into me and we have an agreement and you come back and say, hey, we need to talk. I'm feeling something different right now. Mm-hmm. Can we talk about it? Then that's a different thing. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. So maybe, you say, hey, this morning you caught me off guard. Let's talk about this later. She's fading out. She's about to pass out.
No, I'm listening.
But, talk about this later, right? Mm-hmm. We can talk about it. I wasn't expecting that. I've been living in this zone, and I never even thought about the possibility of what you presented to me this morning. That could be a great way to say it. Mm-hmm. And you can tell them then, I'm still in this certain space, Yeah. I don't want to be I love you and walk down the aisle with you right now. Or have your shoes at my house. I don't know. Whatever it is.
You had to bring that up.
I'm messy.
She's very messy. So listen, let's switch gears.
Yes, let's switch gears.
It's Women's Month. Mm-hmm. And the reason we're talking about what we're talking about is because I feel like it's empowering.
Absolutely.
I think that's great. What you're saying is awesome. And I think a lot of women don't know how to do that. And a lot of women don't want to do that.
True.
And that women of 40 women that I talked to on Sunday, one of the women said, her husband had passed away. And she said, I just want to be married again. That sounded like to me that you wanted that institution of marriage, but not necessarily the person. Does that make sense?
It does.
Like she just liked the idea of being able to say, I'm married, I want to be married. And that's all good. I'm not judging.
Right.
Do you? I just was asking her, like, how do you find happiness in that need for that paper?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because like you don't even have a person in your life, but you're saying, I just want to be married. Like
so
as if it gives you more value, because you're married. Just bringing that up.
And how are you dealing with that? Because it is a process to get to that point again. Okay.
I had to keep a straight face and like I'm not judging because
it's not judgment.
I really do believe that everybody should do what they do.
Absolutely.
As long as you're not hurting anybody else and it makes you happy. I might get married again. Listen.
I'm sorry. What day is it? Thursday?
Yeah. If you get married again, let's talk about this. If you get married again, because she's one of my besties. If you get married again, I think you should tell me.
Of course.
And I think we should be in another country and just do it and come back and say I was married now.
I think so. That would be fun. Yeah.
Or you can have everybody come and just have a big old party in another country.
I want to party with some people that's going to be an alternative lifestyle.
See? You see what I'm dealing with? The other part of being
live your truth.
There you go. I was gonna say being Women's Month is, say it again.
Live your truth.
Live your truth and empower yourself. Like you don't have to wait for someone else to empower you. I don't think Harriet Tubman waited for anybody to tell her what she could do. I don't think Sojourner Truth waited for anybody to tell her what she could do. I mean, there's so many women I could mention. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole because all the names started coming up in my head. Angela Davis, was definitely not waiting for somebody to tell her what she could do.
Nikki Giovanni.
There you go.
All of them. And I would say, we're talking about Women's History Month, and we truly did just lose an icon in the music industry, Angie Stone. She really... her transition hit me because that was my life journey, right? And listening to some of her songs made me want to believe in love again, and that's what I'm talking about. Oh. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. In love, girl. I'm in love with me, girl. I'm in love with me. If I can't treat myself good, who else can?
That's right. And if you don't like your own company, who else is going to?
Facts. So I can't be mad if somebody wants to settle down and change the agreement sometimes because.
Wait, how you bring that up?
Just say, because I'm messy.
Well, let me tell y'all a quick story. This is a quick Angie Stone story. My husband was in Walgreens. He loved Angie Stone. And she was in Walgreens on Camp Creek Parkway. He came home so excited. I thought we had won some money. I didn't know what was coming. He was like, baby, you ain't going to believe this. I follow Angie Stone around the Walgreens. You follow her around the Walgreens? He's like, yeah. And then she finally caught me looking at her, and she turned around and said, are you following me? And he said, yes. And then they took a picture together, and he showed me the picture. He was so excited. And that's the first thing I thought about when I heard she was gone.
Yeah, I thought, so I'll share this. I don't know if you know, your husband and I shared Angie Stone. We were in a triad with Angie. Not really, right? But we both were in love with her things, right? And I was in love with her lyrics. And he was in love with her because she reminded him of you a lot, right? So we were in love for different reasons, but that made me think about that when you said that about Amon. I was like, yeah. So brother, all her songs were amazing. So I want to make sure we pay homage to Angie Stone this month as well.
Nice, very nice, yes.
Yeah.
We'll take a moment for that. Oh, so listen. Yeah. I don't know if y'all missed us or not because we only got like 97 viewers.
I'm sorry, my people broke up with me.
We have committed.
I went MIA. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
We have committed to having more shows starting now. And we have committed to growing this podcast. We get a lot of good okay, let me say this. I'm sorry. We have 90-something followers, like that, 97, 98. But we have a whole lot more viewers.
Absolutely, we do.
And I don't know what the issue is as to why those viewers can't just click follow. I don't know why. I don't like, well, no, I'm not going to say that. Let me go back. It's the room. Okay.
And it's gone. I think we both have a happy plate.
Rewind.
Have a clean plate. Clean plate.
Liquid lunch. Keep it.
Oh, we're gonna be in so much trouble
ready for
with
the
our
summer.
sisters. We're gonna be in so much trouble.
Get ready for the summer.
Ooh, I got plans. We'll talk about that next show. Okay, go ahead. West Coast, though, I'm coming for you. Okay.
You going to California without me?
We haven't talked about it.
Shh. Anyway.
Secret.
Anyway. We do have a lot going on, though. April is crazy.
And May is what month?
May is...
I know my son is graduating. I know my niece is graduating. I know all of this, right?
But from college and high school, yes.
Right. But at the same time...
What's most important, though? What's most important? Go ahead and say it. It's a national holiday. Go ahead.
It's the national holiday on May 8th. I turned...
Don't even worry about Mother's Day. Go ahead.
I turned where I can't believe I'm at, like that 5, like a speed limit, right? So I'm bugging, but I'm turning up. We turning up. We got a whole tour going on, so I'm so excited.
You look great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Even on a bad day.
Thank you.
Because, we be...
Ooh, I was looking ratchet.
My mom used to tell us, y'all clean up real good.
But I was depressed not too long ago, right? I was mad at the world, right? When that person won office, I was just mad, right? And I just got into bed for 2 days, and I was like, I think I need to take a shower now.
I know y'all can relate. Don't judge us.
Facts, you can relate.
I know you can relate.
But I'm sorry, I got excited.
That's okay. That's awesome. Can we go eat? It's organic.
After this, can we go eat lunch?
Maybe. It's organic. So I wanted to say that we'll be here more. We're going to build this podcast. Oh, I know what I was saying is that even though it only shows like 97 followers, we have a lot more people who watch the show.
We do.
And then have the audacity to tell me that they love the show. And then when I go look, I'm like, but you didn't like the show.
Because they shy.
I'm so
They shy.
They shy to do this. Click.
Yeah. Because then they know people like about this aging thing. You're realizing that you're aging.
And follow.
We all are. I love you, though.
There's not a lot of black girls on podcasts.
It's not a lot of grown ass sexy women. We're not girls. We're grown ass sexy women. Don't act like that.
I'm a girl.
Oh, that's right. You're pure as a driven snow. She said that shit 30 years ago, and she's still saying that shit.
Somebody said this to me. A man said this to me.
Stop.
And I just run it every time it's convenient. He's like, "Oh, you're never wrong. We're arguing. You're never wrong.
I'm wrong all the time.
You're pure." He said, "Well, you're innocent. You're pure as a driven snow." And I told this one that I should have never. I called her and said, "You're not gonna believe what somebody just said to me."
I laughed for a long time.
She's like, "He said what now?"
I laughed for a long time.
She's like, "Does he know you?" I said, "Yes, he knows me."
I guess he can't meet me then. Because I'm not pure as driven snow.
I'm about to get serious.
Seriously.
I'm about to get serious.
Betty Boo is my shirt. Betty Boo. Mm-hmm. Betty Boo is here. Y'all
What's
remember?
the fire on her shirt?
Y'all remember?
What's that say? What is this?
I don't know what it says. Oh, this is my emergency vibrator. I told you life is life.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm about to get serious. You ready?
Okay, focus.
Ooh, that rum. So, I was telling somebody the other day that we all want the same thing. We all are in different places, and we may have to get it differently. But we all want love, peace. Mm-hmm. We want our children, our families to be safe, our friends to be covered. We all want to live a long life. We all want the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. All comes from different ways. I want the women this month to make sure that you are doing something special for yourself. And the hardest lesson I had to learn was not to give two fucks. That's the hardest lesson I had to learn. Because you know how I got there? Because I used to remember I used to really care.
And you still care though. Mm. Yes, you do. Yes, because I can tell by the work you do, you care.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Okay. I care about people.
Yes. Okay.
I love people.
Yes, I do.
My heart is with the homeless. My heart is with babies. My heart is with the seniors. My heart is with them because I'm in that group. But I'm just joking. But my heart is there. But what I mean by that is I used to care so much about what people thought about me and the judgments. And what if I do this, they're gonna think that, right? But the thing is, everybody has some shit. Everybody does.
A lot of shit.
Right.
Some of y'all got diarrhea.
Right. And then they try to project onto you.
Absolutely.
And judge you and ask you how, blah, 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 blah. And all I want to say is that we have to remember that we're all human beings. Mm-hmm. We all have messed up. And I tell my daughter this all the time because she's so young and she'll call me and go, "Mommy, guess what? So-and-so is this, so-and-so is that." talking about her peers. I'm like, don't judge them and don't be gossiping about them because you probably did something too. You just didn't get caught.
Facts, you did.
You just didn't get caught. You're not the perfect child. We know that. But you just didn't get caught. So I say that to say that we all have some skeletons in our closet. We all have a secret we're not telling. We all have, what am I trying to say? Feelings of inadequacy. Am I enough? Yes. Those kind of feelings. Yes. And we all had to put on this facade that, we got it going on. Because that's what the facade.
I can't do that facade.
Right.
Let me take my earrings off.
And I just want to say in this Women's Month that it's okay. It's okay if you tell someone you trust, I don't have it all together.
Facts.
Angie and I were just catching up.
I did that recently, right?
And we call it top that. So we had to say top that. And then that means, oh, hell, she about to tell me something crazy. And then I try to top it with my crazy stuff. And we have fun doing it, but it's actually true stuff that we're going through. We just need to talk about it, get it out, and we know it's not going to go any further. And that's very healing to be able to do that. So I'm just going to encourage you this month of March. And spring is coming.
Oh, my season.
To embrace.
Oh, sorry.
I thought winter was just...
They're all my seasons.
She's a polar bear.
All my seasons. All my seasons. I like being outside. I don't know. That's why I got flip-flops on.
My neighbors are like, girl, we hadn't seen you since Thanksgiving. I was like, and you won't.
She won't come outside.
And you won't.
She is like one of the crankiest people when it's cold.
I don't do cold. I'm African. I'm black.
I'm black too.
And they're like, you're from New York. I don't care. I don't care. I was born in a
Embrace
blizzard.
nature.
I don't care.
Embrace nature.
I built igloos in my day. I don't care.
Did you really? You have any pictures?
Yes. Oh, let's go do pictures.
Let's do that. That would be fun. Who wants to build a snowman?
50 years ago. Yeah, no, I did all those things, but I don't care. I'd rather have a 365 summer all day long. And I just want to say to you all to embrace who you are. Don't apologize for who you are. Don't make excuses for who you are. Be who you are. I love when I see people and they're like, that's who they are, and they're just doing their thing.
Facts.
And they don't care.
Facts.
Not to a point where you're hurting someone else,
Facts.
Right? But just to a point where you're serving yourself.
Right. I carry a tambourine. People say why? Because
That's
I
a great
can.
Example.
I can. I want to. It makes me happy, and it's a good thing for me to stay happy.
Yeah, that's true. And when we go places, people say, "Where? Oh, wait, are you the tambourine lady?"
Or the mermaid tambourine.
Yes, you be getting autographs.
I know. I missed the trip this year.
And there was no
mermaids when you guys went?
There was some lady with some scales or something on, and it was like,
I'm sorry.
It's not the same.
Did you tell them I was on hiatus? I had to go in emergency hiatus.
What I need to do is take some pictures of you and pass them out next time. That's your appearance. So we can sell it as merch. Have some t-shirts. Okay, I'm done. I'm serious. Do you have anything you want to say, ma'am?
I love you, right? I love you guys. I'm sorry, we were away, but I am committed. When I make a commitment, I stick to it.
In public.
In public, I made a commitment. So that means you get all of me, right? You get the unfiltered part of me. You get the part that people say is free-spirited. So sometimes I say things that people don't agree with, but I want you to conversate so we can get better as a collective, right? Our relationships are important to me. How we get through life is important to me. So I want us to be here and be here for you guys as well as ourselves. So we can, how many places can you have a drink while you're talking?
A lot.
Oh.
There's a lot of people doing it.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, black women, we're the last ones to jump on the freedom train, right? We always try to help everybody else. And we're like, y'all started drinking at lunch? Ooh. Give me one, right?
Oh, no, that's different. You had to tell me what time of day it was, because, depending on when I posted, they might have thought it was 9. None of them.
Okay, the next time let's drink in the morning.
Drinking at lunchtime.
I want to be authentic in what we do. Yes, facts. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. What are you saying? On my day off, I can do what I want to do.
And I am off today.
Enjoy yourself on your time off. Don't get so bogged down with life that you forget to take care of yourself and just love yourself for just a minute and the people that you love.
And if you have a glass you can break, I would suggest you break it.
Rage room. It's time for a rage room again.
Nice.
That's another conversation. But
that's nice. You should take women out on. I know we do you do the sex field trips, but you should do just stuff like that, because we don't know how to. We're so reserved, and we always have to be in such control as black women and women of color in general. It's not just black women. I have Puerto Rican friends. We have Mexican friends. We know that there are people who just hold it all together all the time.
So when we get together on our next show, we're going to talk about some field trips, okay? And we're going to put some dates out there.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Some meetups.
Yeah, some meetups. That'll be cool. And like I said, we are traveling for that special birthday in May. Regardless of all the things that are going on, I'm going to still show up for the things I have to show up for, but I still have to celebrate me. So we'll let you know where we're at. So
somebody was trying to see me, and they said, "Let's pull our calendar down." We got to June.
Facts.
I said, "This is ridiculous."
It's in July.
This is ridiculous.
I think I booked something the other day for December.
Wow.
Which was work, right? But I appreciate you, and I'm so glad to be here with everybody, and I can't wait to the next show.
I'm glad to be back.
Facts.
You gonna stay with us? It's gonna be our show. It's Bestie and Bestie.
I'm here.
Angie and Sabrina.
I'm here. As long as my people keep coming through, I'm here.
What people? The ones that don't click follow?
Oh, okay. So look, real talk.
Say it.
Don't make me spank you, okay?
They might like it.
They might follow. If you follow and like it, say, "Hey, I followed." Then I know, you somebody I know, and you want to talk about some sessions or whatever, right? But just follow. Come on now.
Help us grow. Help us.
Help.
I tell you, some of the podcasts I watch, they got like 1 million followers.
Am I
so
innocent as a mirror? No, I'm not innocent.
Look, do it again. Look at the camera. That's not working.
That's not innocent as a mirror. Okay, that's not me then. But I need you to follow, right? If you want me to follow you in things in life, sometimes I need you to follow me too. So just follow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Are we doing music to these now? Can we start doing music? Okay, great.
Yeah, we got some new technology coming for our show. Maybe we need to ramp it up a little bit. So
we need to amp it up because they forget who we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying the things we talk about are, and maybe I was like, "Oh, this show is great." I'm like, "Oh, can you follow it? Can you like? And can you just share with one person?
Live an open lifestyle for a moment and share. I gotta go.
We love y'all.
I gotta go. Peace.